Joe Biden's surreal presidency just got a lot more surreal. Speaking at a New York City fundraiser, Biden told his wealthy listeners that the risk of nuclear Armageddon is today at the highest level it's been since the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. President Putin, Biden claimed, was, quote, not joking when he talks about the use of tactical nuclear weapons, unquote. Let's leave aside the typical Biden lie that Putin spoke of using tactical nuclear weapons. Let's leave aside also Russia's nuclear doctrine, which permits use of nuclear weapons only in two cases: in retaliation to a nuclear attack, or if the very existence of the state is put under threat. What's striking about Biden's comments is a US president opining forth on events as if it had no role in triggering and escalating those very events. Let's look at the record. Almost from the moment the Biden administration took power, it began aggravating the crisis on Russia's western border. Last October, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told Ukraine that its road to NATO membership was open. In November, the US and Ukraine signed a strategic partnership charter. Last December, the Biden administration flatly rejected Russia's proposal to create a new security architecture in Europe, one that would exclude any further NATO expansion. Throughout the fall and winter of 2021, Biden ignored Putin's repeated warnings that the US was crossing Russia's red lines. On November the 18th, for example, Putin declared, "We constantly talk about red lines, but our concerns and warnings regarding NATO's eastward expansion have been totally ignored." During his February 24th address, announcing the launch of the so-called special military operation, Putin warned that for our country it is a matter of life and death, a matter of our historical future as a nation. It is the red line which we have spoken about. In the face of this stark warning, Biden responded by pouring into Ukraine military hardware worth in excess of $40 billion. Remember the lie propagated in 2020 by hysterical Joe Biden that the Russians were supposedly paying the Taliban to kill US servicemen in Afghanistan? If the world is indeed closer to nuclear Armageddon today than at any time since 1962, Biden should take a bow for this great accomplishment.